So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
If you ever settle down to have children, think twice before you do it.
Thanks again for delivering those supplies to the Greybeards.
My daughter's driving me crazy.
Thanks again
So
for the
forgive me
legwork.
if I'm a bit on edge. Any idea how I can get my daughter's head out of the clouds?
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day? My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. And isn't that all that matters? Have yourself a great day.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
Horses.
Not really sure
all
what to
day
do with
long.
myself anymore.
Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Lord Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up. We are stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Always sad when someone has to die. Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Another one. Terrible. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already...
Always
like
sad
this when I got here. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
No, sorry. But I did know... I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
I know you.
Charitable soul.
Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
Spare a few coins to help someone who's got nothing.
Good enough. I'll just confiscate it. Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped the... Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Gods, you'll need to talk to Yorleif, though. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
My supper is all I ask.
Stay away from the Aretino residence. The place is cursed.
I ask only for charity.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Now, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now. Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know that it's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master. Luckily for you. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here. A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is... poetry. It brought me up entire years spent in libraries. I even named my shop after it. And now it's within my grasp. for in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it. Give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably...
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. These are difficult times indeed. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Torrik was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our army.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. If not,
the people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
And let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
Their arms.
What's left of Skyrim to wage?
They have families.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their parents.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Garmar, why do you fight?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion.
Whatever you... If Ulfric... Mind what or who you practice this on.
Me. What then?
I'll die before elves. Not one in this.
I fight for the men. I've held in my arms. Fire and soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done has been forgotten. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Wolfric. That's why you will be High King.
Strength and steel are well
They
good.
were. Will be the day. Soldiers like us no longer needed.
I will gladly retire from the world. Were such a day today.
Aye. But in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. Travel safely. It's dangerous.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Raylof's alive. But he hasn't returned yet. I'm always looking for able fighters. Seems so long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity.
But in the meantime...
We'll welcome you to our ranks.
Helgen, eh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why does an elf want to fight for Skyrim? Fair enough. But are you willing to die for your home? All right. But before I can put you to use, I need the kind men. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. It's where men have... There's a strange rock formation built by... You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. We'll see about that.
Good. Glad we straightened that out. Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings. We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
What? We've got nothing to talk about until we come back from Serpentstone Isle.
I'm not much of a strategist. For Ulfric? Well, he seems to value my... I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Grew up here, cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard sticker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive. The Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details. If you have any... Terrible shame what happened to those women. Travel safe. dangerous out there.
Watch the skies, traveler. What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway? It's a place for Nord dead. Weird experiments.
You're that mage from the college, right? Here things have finally calmed down over there. They say... All right, I noticed a trail of blood. Helgud's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies. Got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet. Stay away from the Aretino residence. The place is cursed.
I own Hollifrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Large diagonal... Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry. Was only joking with you. Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course. I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot work to prepare her for the grave.
Everything all right? Frigga Shattershield's old place? I think her mother, Tova, has the key. Until next time. Mostly deal with petty thievery and dragon brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Imperials think we need their laws.
Not really sure what to do with myself anymore. I'm sorry. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me. Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know? Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
What do you need?
I'm right behind. As you wish, my Thane. We heading out? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. The Stormcloaks are finding... Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She Ask her about it if you want an earful. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
After what happened to those other... I've been following him for months now. Well, the guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why... This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
I'm not much of a strat. That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof? I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has... It pains me to see... Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
The Empire's ravenous hunger for Skyrim silver makes them fierce. But rest assured, we'll win the region and rescue them in Green Hall.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat. Unless you're bringing me another round. Got any ale or mead? All right then.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. That old blade can barely cut butter.
serve you, my king. You lead, I'll follow.
At your best!
Where are you?
Don't work! Pieces! Nothing.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
Tell me again why we're wasting time and dwindling resources chasing a legend. We don't even know it exists.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support you.
Damn the Jarls.
They demand the moot.
And damn the moot! We should risk letting those milk drinkers put Toryg's woman on the throne? She'll hand Skyrim over to the elves on a silver plate.
All the more reason, then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown
I do the
doesn't
cooking
make
and cleaning around the palace.
No, but this one.
If it even exists.
It exists, and it will be the symbol of the righteousness of our cause. Think about it. The jagged crown. It heralds back to a time before Jarls and moots. Back to the time when the king was a king because his enemies fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him. Skyrim needs that king. You will... You're alive. I owe Ulfric a drink. I have to admit, I misjudged you. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath? Not at all. I wasn't sure your heart was in it. Now, if we're done being sentimental, before you're one of us, you must swear fealty. You must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people. That's the spirit. By swearing this oath, you become one of us. I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of Skyrim. As Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond. Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms. All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim. Now you're one of... which means you get to tag along on a little trip with me. Oh, and here. You're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part. I have found the final rest. We're headed to Corvinjune. But if old King Borgas is indeed buried dead, your fellow Stormcloaks are already assembling outside the tomb. I'll meet you there as... Have you not heard that ancient... Maw unleashing rays of snow, of dragons from the blue brought down, birds the walking... Going way back to King Harald's time, or even before, the High King always... The crown is made from the bones and teeth of ancient dragons, and it is said... True or not, who would dare deny Ulfric's claim when the legendary jagged crown sits upon his brow? It's true. The location of the crown was lost with King Borgas after the great... But legend holds, his body was secretly through sources that shall remain nameless. I've tracked down what I believe to be. If the crown exists, it will be there. Aye, the Great Hunt killed old King Borgas. Gods only know with what profane arts those elves cursed his remains. Curses notwithstanding, the tombs of... But nothing a band of Stormcloaks can't handle, I assure you.
You're certain you found him?
Don't wait. When have I ever been false with you?
Fine. I'll send the unblooded.
I do the... Don't need to pay me no mind. I'm the least important person in here.
Moldering dungeon to see if you can't stir up Garmar's jagged crown.
It will be there. You'll see.
If it's better board you're after, Candlehearth Hall's got it.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect...
Aye.
Need something?
Divines guide you.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news. Damn. Well, what do you know? The woman trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? And so you delivered her to them. They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll? So they have everything they... By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you... Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid. We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here. There are people I've met and worked with over the years. If you can find them, we might... Right to the point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to us. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach. Convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet. Might need a little You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear. Last I knew, he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan. There's only one. When it comes to vampires, if you're sloppy or... I've lasted this long because I don't take chances. I cover my tracks and I keep my eyes open. If you're... Well, at least you're smart enough to want to learn more. I'll show you what I can.
There's an apothecary in town, yeah, but it's down on the lower walkway, so stay sharp if you go down there.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance.
I know you.
At all times.
Items? I'm not sure how you managed. Well, At least allow me to reward you for your uncanny foresight. Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. What do you need, Someone actually... My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy. The blue thing? But even the simplest... Wait just a moment. The blue thing. Yes. But wait. What about soul reverse... Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Genius! And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimension. Are you completely That has to be the most brilliant and unexpected solution Now all I need... Wait, what were we talking about?
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered. Need a drink? You go to the B&B bar.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down. What are you doing down here? Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead. If you're fiddling with any locks around here, you're going to have a real problem. Heard about you and your hunting birds. You're that mage from the college, right? Here things have finally calmed down over there.
Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call? Look, we all have our... So I had this little affair going on while I would... Well, she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer that her brother... Exactly! Now I have to... I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family. I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a platter. Ah, that's the spirit. Find her, and I promise you'll be well compensated. Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the stables. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the... Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the... Take it.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Stop!
Then I
Thief!
took arrow in the knee.
Or actually fight off! I've had enough of you!
Must have scared
That's
you
the
off.
last of them.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good.
Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Did you see someone run past just now? Well, if you do, grab him and yell. Time to end this brutal game.
You're home! Did you bring me anything? I'd really like a dolly. You got me a present? Thanks!
Still here. I am at your command. You lead, I'll follow.
Grandma took me to the market. There were lots of pies and cakes there. She said she'd show me how to bake one.